Hi, this is Sophia Cartman, host of the Dream Big podcast show. Place to learn, laugh, and grow. Big Dreamers, today we're doing something a little different. This past Monday, we celebrated Memorial Day here in the United States. A time to remember the men and women who gave everything so we could be free. But Memorial Day isn't just about history books or parades. It's about real people, real stories, real courage. And how remembering them can help us find our own courage every single day. This is episode 456 of the Dream Big podcast, and it's time to dream big.
Welcome to the Dream Big podcast show. We're inspiring you to shoot for the moon, take aim and go. We bring to you amazing guests who truly love what they do. Every day they're living their dreams, and so can you. Dream big, take action to reach your goals. Are you pumped yet? It's showtime, let's rock and roll.
Welcome back, Big Dreamers. Let's start at the beginning. Memorial Day started a really long time ago, right after the Civil War, when families wanted to honor the soldiers who never came home. They would place flowers on graves, sing songs of hope, and share stories of bravery. Over time, it became a national holiday, always on the last Monday of May, a day to remember those who gave their lives for our country's freedom. But Big Dreamers, it's also a day to think about the kind of people we want to be. People who remember, people who care, and people who find courage when it counts. Speaking of courage, let me tell you a story of someone who inspired me. His name was Audie Murphy. Audie was a quiet kid. He didn't look like a hero. He was small, quiet, and grew up on a farm in Texas. His family didn't have much money. He had to leave school in the 5th grade to help support his brothers and sisters. But when World War II started, Audie felt the call to serve. He was only 17, but he lied about his age so that he could join the army. At first, the soldiers didn't think much of him. He was so small. But Audie had something bigger than muscles. He had heart. One day, his unit was under attack. Everyone else was forced to retreat. But Audie stayed. He climbed on the top of a burning tank and used the tank's machine gun to fight back, saving his friends and turning the tide of the battle. He became the most decorated soldier of World War II. But you know what he said? "I'm no hero. I just did what had to be done." Audie Murphy reminds us that real courage isn't about looking strong. It's about never giving up when it matters most. Another hero I want to tell you about is Pat Tillman. Pat was a football player in the NFL. He was living his dream. Big stadiums, big games, and big cheers. But after the attacks on the 9/11, Pat felt called to something bigger. He left his NFL career and joined the Army Rangers. His friends and fans were shocked. "Why would you leave all that?" they asked. But Pat said, "Serving my country felt like the right thing to do." Sadly, Pat lost his life while serving in Afghanistan. But his story reminds us, sometimes the hardest thing is to leave something comfortable behind, to do what's right. True heroes don't just live for themselves. They live for others. Big Dreamers, when I hear these stories, Audie Murphy's courage, Pat Tillman's choice, I realize that Memorial Day isn't just about looking back. It's about carrying their spirit forward. Because every time we choose to remember, we honor them. And every time we choose to be brave, in our own way, we keep their legacy alive. I know I'm not a soldier. I'm a kid with big dreams. But I can still learn from these heroes. I can remember to say thank you. I can remember to help others, even when it's hard. And I can remember that real courage doesn't have to be big. It just has to be real. This week, I also thought about little ways we can show courage in our lives. For me, that's trying something new, like art class, even when I'm nervous. Or standing up for a friend, even when it's not popular. Or admitting I'm wrong, even when it's tough. Because being brave isn't about being scared. It's about doing the right thing, even when you are. So here's my challenge for you this week. Find a story of courage. It could be a soldier like Audie or Pat, a doctor, a firefighter, or even someone in your own family. Share that story with someone you love. And then think about one way you can be brave this week. Maybe it's helping the new kid at school. Or maybe it's saying, I'm sorry first. Or maybe it's just saying thank you to someone who inspires you. Because when we remember and when we act with courage ourselves, we honor the heroes that came before us. Big Dreamers, thank you for listening and remembering with me today. Memorial Day is more than a holiday. It's a chance to pause, to be grateful, and to promise that we'll keep building a world worthy of their sacrifice. So remember, heroes live in our memories, their bravery lights our path, and every time you choose kindness, courage, or compassion, you're keeping their spirit alive. As always, Big Dreamers, the show notes will be at dreambigpodcast.com/456. Remember to share your stories with us on social media. Or email my mom at olga@dreambigpodcast.com. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you don't know how to find it, just search up Dream Big Podcast Kids. Or click the link in the description. If you like this episode, please leave us a review. Just go to dreambigpodcast.com/iTunes. That's all for today, Big Dreamers. This is Sophia Cartman, reminding you that you have unlimited potential. Your dreams are not optional. You need to make them essential. So take massive action for those big dreams into reality. Live with passion the way life was meant to be. See you in the next episode. Bye!